Hey there, it's me, KB, or Katrina, as some of you may know me as. And today, I am celebrating my Jupiter return. Actually, I've been celebrating this return for the past couple of days. And today is the day that it actually hit exactly. So my Jupiter is in Pisces. And really, what prompted me to want to even do this video is not just the fact that I'm celebrating a Jupiter return, but the fact that Neptune is in the sign of Pisces. Both Jupiter and Neptune are transiting the sign of Pisces as we speak. And I don't pretend to know what is going on in everybody else's world. I can really only fully become awakened and be aware of what is happening in my own world. However, I am wise enough to know that there are things that are happening, strange things that may be happening, even delusional aspects and events that may be happening for some. And this is really what prompted and inspired me to do this video, because I've been in the place of disillusionment and I had no one else to blame, and really honestly no one is or was to blame in those moments. When I look back over my very young adulthood and trying to figure out life and my connections with others, but really needing to really figure out my connection with myself, but I wasn't aware that this is what I should be doing. And really what I should be saying is I didn't know how to go about doing this. And I'm very proud. I'm going to say that. Yes, I'm proud. I have much gratitude. I'm very excited that I have come to a place where now I am more self-aware, and now I know how to do some of the things that I didn't know how to do when I was in my teens and in my 20s trying to figure it out. But now it's like, yes, I have more of an awakening, and it doesn't make it easier that I know how to do these things when I come up against challenges from within my own psyche. But it's really great. I'm grateful, and it's a blessing to be able to tap inside and go within and to do some self-reflection and actually know how to sit with myself and honor the space and the time and just honor everything about who I am, and all of my experiences and what I'm encountering, because it's all showing me who I am at my core. It's showing me how to manage, if you will, what is happening within my inner world. Manage it in such a way where it's healthy and suitable for me. So that means if I need to cry it out, I'm going to cry it out. However, I don't want to be that one that is looking for self-pity. I'm not that individual. So, and I've never been that individual, to be honest. So therefore, my circle has always been limited on who I confide in and share what's going on with me. However, I do realize that sometimes it's necessary to share some things and share them in such a way where you're not trying to persuade someone to take your side. And that's something that I'm learning. Like, it's not about taking sides. We're all in this together. In fact, we're all one. It just takes a while for us to realize that, because we're going through, and sometimes when we feel like we're being attacked, then we're thinking, oh, we're not connected. There's no connection between you and I, but hey, we are connected. And the reason why we're feeling this discord, if you will, is for us to go within, to look at myself and to realize, what is it about me that is attracting whatever it is that I'm attracting in the first place. I need to go within. So if I'm attracting something that I don't necessarily want, then that is up to me to figure out, what is it about me that I'm attracting that is giving me a sense of weightiness. I feel weighted down with this information. I feel weighted down with this situation. I feel weighted down with this individual, this other person. So go within, start digging a little deeper. Be honest with myself. It's important to be honest with ourselves and just lay it all out. If you got to write it all out, writing is therapy. Writing is therapy. And with this Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces, hey, songwriting is wonderful. Songwriting, writing your story, writing some poems, poetry. If you are a poet, this is a great energy for this. But what ends up happening, I think a lot of the times when we have not been in a place where we have sat with ourselves to be honest enough with who we are and how we've been contributing and presenting ourselves to with the energies that we have to the universe and to all of those around us, when we haven't really taken the time to sit with ourselves and be honest about that, a lot of the times Neptune and Jupiter, just Jupiter's expansion of this Neptunian energy that has a spiritual quality, right? In essence, but it could also be disillusionment. You can be delusioned by what is happening, and sometimes you can go into a space of pity and shame and blame and victimization, being a victim. And it is time to stop playing the victim, and I am talking to myself as well as all that are listening right now. You have to be honest. We have to be honest with who we are and how we contribute to the whole, the collective. So when we're placing judgment on ourselves, guess what? It's so easy to do it with the other person. You got to learn how to critique yourself in such a way where you're analyzing not you as the person, but the aspect, the behavior of the situation. The behavior is key. There's no need for me to judge myself or people, other people, but it's really important that I start to look at my behavior, monitor my behavior, and ask myself, why am I behaving in such a way? Why? What is it? What is it to this? Where did this come from? Just start digging a little deeper, probing. Sometimes we don't want to do that. We don't want to dig into our psyche. We don't want to do these things, but all of these things is what's going to help us to be real and be more self-aware and be more in tune with the whole of everything that is happening. And so with the Jupiter return, this is why I'm excited, because Jupiter magnifies. It can magnify a situation that is wonderful and one that is not so wonderful. And so what I'm thinking about is my Jupiter has been contacted by the transiting, my natal Jupiter in my chart obviously has been transited or is being transited and contacted by the transiting Jupiter, which is about to conjoin with Neptune. It's already happening. So that's why so many people are feeling this energy. And depending on your level of awareness, self-awareness is key to all of this. Everything that is happening within me, all around me, the self-awareness piece is the most crucial aspect, because when you are self-aware, you are able to achieve so much within yourself, so much ground. And it's really about integrity, wholeness, and knowing that we are all so connected. We're connected to one another. So if I'm hurting, you're hurting. If you're hurting, I'm hurting. And I can't fix your individual problems, and neither can you fix me. I'm responsible for me, just like you are responsible for you. So responsibility is that key word, and that commitment to my personal growth and development. The commitment, the responsibility, the self-awareness piece, all of this is helping to self-master. This is an ongoing journey. And this is really to encourage each and every one of us to continue to take that deep dive within, to be honest with yourself about how you have behaved and what you have been bringing, and seeing the pieces and how you can, make your life be more one that you are pleased with, because in the end, you have to be pleased with you. And then by doing so, then that's nothing else that you really need to worry about, because I truly feel as we're working on ourselves as individuals, we are affecting the whole, because we are connected. Everybody's connected. We're all connected. We're all in this together. And as I'm working on myself as an individual and just living my life to be an example, then I feel that I'm doing my part. And each and every day is a new day, to be honest with whatever's coming up. Whatever's coming up to the surface to be handled, to be dealt with, deal with it in such a way where it's healthy for you. Make it where it's not just all about someone else and somebody else's fault, but whatever is coming up, whatever has been brought to the surface, it's time for us to review it. We got to review it, and review it in such a way where we are realizing that we are all a part of it. We've all contributed. As hard as it may be to receive that, we have all contributed some kind of way. So with that being said, enjoy as best as you can your journey of self-discovery for self-awareness and self-mastery in this Jupiter-Neptune connection. It's about elevation spiritually, expanding your spiritual awareness. So balance, harmony, peace, and love and compassion to you all. Until next time, see ya.